Well, Asura Rage here on the left, Hoist the Colors on the right. I kind of have an idea of version 43. It's only been out for a couple of days, but as far as I know, Against Scorch is still very much meta. Aurora has made it back. Kwang and Feng Mao are definitely part of the meta, and even Muriel is still here as part of our meta in post version 42. So we're gonna have to see what are these teams gonna do, and there it is, Aurora coming out for Asura's Rage and Bellica from Hoist the Colors. There are two bands that make up this first game. Maybe will set the trend, as Bellica, you know, that stun is so damn good. As Hoist the Colors, they don't want to deal with that. Asura's Rage picking out the Kwang. There you go. There's Kwang and Rampage coming for Hoist the Colors. Yeah, so he was meta before. The stun is very, very strong. His natural health regen compounded with the health regen you can get here in post version 42 makes him super strong. There you go. Just like I said, Kwang, Feng Mao, they are what we're going to see here on both teams as Hoist the Colors. Rampage pick, maybe that's a comfort pick for their jungler. That's why they're picking up Rampage instead of maybe that Muriel. It can score some of the other meta heroes as well. So this is going to be really interesting to see what these competitive players are doing. And we have Steel. What do you think about that Huddy?
I love his new kit, or his change of visibility. I still wish he had the bull rush, but that stun, you're like, oh, it's only a half second. But when the kill time is only 3 to 4 seconds, it's brutal because it's just an extra CC into the game. So I love Steel right now. I think he's very strong. And timed correctly, it's just like you said, another moment that you don't have to exist, really. And it's not much, but boy does it add up. Drongo here from Asura's Rage. First time we're gonna see a Drongo here in the comp scene. He wasn't out for the last last tournament, but I'm really excited to see what Asura's Rage can do with Drongo. There's Richter on Hoist the Colors. He has been very strong since version 42 has come out. He's super tanky. As far as I know, stats-wise, he is the tankiest hero naturally. So his silence, his CC will only add to Hoist the Colors control with the Rampage there as well. Gadget comes out here. Long range, sticky mine is tremendous. So there is the long range poke plus those micro slows on her Tesla Dome. Gonna add a lot of silence. Richter, he can land a couple really great skewers. Oh boy, the Tesla Dome. Yeah, that's going to be pretty scary as well. So here's Gideon coming up for Asura's Rage. Looks like we have a Steel Gideon combo with the Kwang follow through as well. Drongo can actually. Ooh, can you imagine a silence grenade thrown in there as well, Huddy? No, I'm a mid lane main. I don't like silence.
I don't like silence. Well, I was thinking if Drongo was going to be there, I was thinking maybe Richter would be the jungler for Asura's Rage, and Steel would be supporting Kwang off lane. But yeah, Hoist the Colors picked up that Richter. So Gideon, interesting choice. Richter, he has multiple ways to deal with Gideon. Same with Rampage. I'm not sure if I like that, but his Q is tremendous. Let's just face it, Gideon. And FaZe! There we go!
Guess who's back?
I haven't seen FaZe in a long time. Let's see how Asura's Rage pulls FaZe off as Hoist the Colors goes for Grim.
Wow.
Is this the first time you're seeing FaZe and Grim, buddy?
Yeah. Since the update, we did push back Fight Night on Thursdays because the update came out on Thursday this week. But wow, I haven't seen FaZe since pre-42. Same thing with Grim. I mean, Grim's shield now taking 0 mana. He could be pretty damn good. Well, we'll see. Where do you think he's going? Mid? No. Where's Grim carry?
He has to be the carry. Gadget mid. Richter is support. Feng Mao off. Rampage jungle.
Yeah.
And both interesting teams. I'm just excited to see how they pull this off.
I'm excited as well. I'm actually really excited. Different team comps, not the same normal stuff that we're used to seeing in, you know, for 43 or 42, excuse me, where you saw the same carries, the same support, the same. It was like, oh, Twin Blast Rampage or Twin Blast.
Yeah.
You know, it's you're getting
Twin Blast, Narbash,
Yeah.
Kwong. Yeah.
You're getting a little different, a little this, a little that. So I'm pretty excited. I'm at 6 seconds in game, so I think we're about ready to jump in.
I'm at 6.
Let me get this shit up for the spoilers. That is not the right one. Hold on. Wow. All right.
Yeah. You guys don't want to know the trouble we went through trying to get the right, trying to get the right replay settings and bugs out of the. Ugh.
It was the bugs were the biggest.
Please bear with us.
Let's see how this works. There we go. All right. Get the sport. All right. I'm at 6 seconds in game. All right.
Me too.
And we'll start in 3, in 2, and 1, and go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen! Game 1, PML 9. Here in version 43, look at this map. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? I'm looking at 4K resolution downsampled to 1080p, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Actually, my frame rate is amazing.
I cannot click on any heroes. So please bear with me as I fly with the drone. I will try to work through some of this for you guys.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Can I click on? I can. No, I can. Okay. Well, hopefully that doesn't impair this too much, guys. Here on the left is Asura's Rage, Ian Fidalgo on Steel, Book Sinkerman on Phase, Hi to You on Kwong, and you fell here on Drongo and Pulsar and Gideon. Looks like we have a gank here in the safe lane of HTC. Mighty You misses the boulder. You fell is going to get away, but there is the pull from the Oracle, and one dead You fell can. Book Sinkerman secure the kill on Mighty You. No, he doesn't. Oh, there's an early game pick in the safe lane here of HTC. Wow, Asura Rage being aggressive. That is not what we saw in last PML, Huddy.
No, I liked it. They went very aggressive, and I have been. Now I can click on heroes. It took a little loading time, so we are completely good on that aspect. Asura's Rage went very early, grouped up, went in, and got the kill. Again, it all comes back to, remember that interview with Think Twice. They said they like the ball up and go after early, which a lot of NA teams did not do, and it seems like people took that message.
And I crashed.
You crashed? All right, hold on.
Wow. Okay.
Pausing right there 1 second while you fix that. Sorry about that, guys. Replay system, it's new. We're still in beta.
Get font face failed. Okay. I crashed because of font. Yes, guys, it's going to be a very interesting process here as the replay system does get reworked. Eventually, it's it's not going to be soon, unfortunately. But of course, little tweaks here. Hopefully, hopefully it's at least made sure that it's, you know, doable in the next little while. But if you guys care about it, and I know you guys do, which is why you are watching, please let Epic know nice and respectfully and constructively. Just put in your voice, just to bump it up in their priority list as they listen to their community. So if that's basically what you guys just got to do. Remember, positive, optimistic. When we do that. All right, hold on. Putting in the code here.
So again, guys, why he does that? What I'll do is I'll take you around the map a little bit and show you the beauty of the freaking map. While he's loading back in. So while Sylphin loads back in from the crash, look at this. Look at this growth side of the map. It is absolutely breathtaking. Let me do it this way so you guys can actually see more. Like if you scroll up, like look at the globe, look at the water, and then as I circle around to go to the other side, I'm just going to go right through mid lane here. and show you guys. Look at the transition from the green to the burnt to everything over on the opposite side. Look at this. Look how high it is. Now I'm going to zoom out because this is what Sylphin and I were messing with while we were going through some text to get rid of the red eye. Look at the transition from like almost like a spring to fall. Honestly, it reminds me of like Lord of the Rings as they're going through the different areas. It's like you got the going into Mordor as you cross over the mid lane. And one of the coolest things was, watch when I zoom out. Look how far out you can go into this. Oh, why is it not letting me out now? Come on. All right, it's not letting me out now. But, like, it's just, I got to go higher, I think. But as you come through, look at the details. Let's zoom into the jungle here for some of the people that might not have seen. And I'm at 205, Sylphin, when you come back. And we're coming through.
I am ready.
And there's the jungle. All right, I'm going to jump into mid lane and just finish this pass through the jungle for you guys into the river. Like, look at this. Look at the water. It is absolutely amazing. You're at 206, sir?
I am at 206.
All right, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and back live.
All right. Sorry about, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? I turned my settings down to medium. Hopefully that does something.
Yep.
I don't know. All right, so on the right side of the map, we are on the right side of your screen. We have HTC feed and leave here on Feng Mao W. We will call him on Gadget. Mighty You on Rampage the Oracle on the Richter there with that fantastic pull to secure our first blood and kill him. On Grim himself, Grim Richter combo, probably the scariest combo I think when I think of the safe lane. I mean, I would not want to get anywhere near a Grim and Richter.
Definitely no, because they can just stop you in your tracks for over 3.5, almost 4 seconds.
Oh, just crazy. So it looks like Asura Rage here doing a good job rotating into mid lane to secure that one of the jungle buffs. That is going to be something we see. These high players can really use those river buffs.
Ooh,
and
Gadget in a little bit of trouble.
safely.
Gadget has about 150 health, trying to get him right now. His bolts are he's chasing him, misses the 2 autos. Oh, Rampage with a nice rotation over the mid to save Gadget, who got away with about 80 health there. Nice job. Might got a little greedy, got away with a little bit there, but overall good. Nice rotation, nice. No vision on the map right now unless we have a glitch, which is possible. But I don't see any wards on the map. I don't see any heroes with wards as we're 3 minutes 45 seconds in. Guys,
yeah, no wards on anybody.
Yeah. Sylphin, can I just say how excited I am to be able to hit the tab key and see builds again?
Yes, yes. That is definitely going to be really nice, as we had no idea the farm or gems or, well, we could see cards when you selected heroes, but the gems and stuff, yeah, really big deal here. Pulsar versus W here on Gadget Gideon. What kind of lane duo do you find that?
It's a variant. The pokes are both about the same. How they scale in power is absolutely fantastic for both of them. The rock for Gideon, and then the sticky mine for Gadget makes it a poke fest going back and forth. But Gideon will have the slight advantage in the early game with that easy teleport escape going in and out.
Mighty You here is heading over for a gank. Is he going to make something happen? Feng Mao used his Reaping Dash, though.
So let's see what happens.
No, he didn't.
Oh, I'm on the opposite side of the map right now with Steel. Steel getting pulled in right now. High to you, doing damage, trying to get Steel down. Working. Down to 100, 150 health, 200 health. Backing off. Kylan trying to get him off. High to you's going to need a little time. Oh, goes down. Infidego goes down. Infidego's still alive. I'm sorry, he stayed alive. Right now, chasing him down. Right now, look at Steel. He's going back in. He wants more. He hits him with the stun, and he finishes him off. Ladies and gentlemen, for those saying Steel is not strong right now and he's bad, there's a perfect example with that nice... I'm going to call it Hulk smash. I know, shield smash.
Shield bash.
Yeah. Stun just made a world of a difference there. Taking all the damage, a 2-for-1. Nice job right there in favor of Asura's Rage, the defending PML champions.
The bonk there, the steel bonk is is it's powerful. Used at the right moment there, you could see that Ian Fidalgo used that as little bit of a burst in order just to give him time to A, stay alive, but B, the combo with some basics to burst down Kylem there. So early game kills are 2 and 2 apiece. No real advantage just yet. The Gideon here is going to have a good, I would say the Gideon and FaZe swing the early game advantage, I would say, over to Asura Rage. They probably have the ability here to be a little bit safer.
Rock. Nice rock from Andy. He was able to jump out. Oh, steal! Oh, coming over the tap. They're just messing up both of them. Look at the rock owner. Gadget using her Tesla Dome just as an escape right there. We saw that steal combo come in right there. Ulted on top, hit him with the shields. Again, bash, not smash. Stunned him, and then Gideon was able to hit both of them with the rock. Brought them both down to about 300 HP, and they had to get out of there. Gadget had to use the Tesla Dome as an escape just to get out of dodge.
Very smart move by both teams. You could tell that they had their combos in mind, but when they were actually executed, both of them knew exactly how much they could and couldn't take. Pulsar, no ult. He was about a third health, so he probably was like, I'm just gonna poke down to death when I did that. And one thing I was thinking in the draft though was
nice, he's able to get get the hell out. Get him. You got him out. Now they're just diving the tower.
Almost lands too.
They're going in. Can they get him? Oh, is he gonna get away? Let's follow this down right now. Oracle chasing him right now, going after him, and he is able to get it. Shriel came in for the peel. Infidego wiping out Gadget right there. We have a little bit of a fiesta going mid lane, ladies and gentlemen. There goes the FaZe. Oh, was able to get to Root. Still over the top. Was able to pull him in. ICU gets the kill. Oh, look at the big rock throwing the D's. Is the Rampage going in, trying to get him? Could not steal. Puts his shields up. Infidego could not get away out of that. Staying with him right now. They do got 3. This could be a potential to get this top mid lane down. They have 3 here. A little bit beat up. Going to swing the camera around. Staying with this mid lane, moving in right now. Let's see what they're able to do, or if they just back off. It looks like they're just going to back off there. Wow, I'm loving 43. Yeah, loving 43. Yeah, sorry.
It looks amazing, and it feels amazing because it looks amazing. And I know aesthetics are, well, they're just aesthetics, right? But it's a part of the experience. It's a part of just the game, and yeah, you know what? I'm loving it. So that exchange there, 2 for 1 here for Asura's Rage. HDC tried to do stuff, but looks like a little bit of an engagement on the safe lane. Asura Rage, feed and leave. Excellently calculated there, saving the Reaping Dash. Living Guardian, really great card. On basic hit, grants 2 basic armor for 10 seconds. Basically, you get 20 basic armor, which does add up in the early game, especially in somebody like Feng Mao with his conversion shield. It's basically nearly unstoppable, really.
And a little bit of trouble is Gadget right now. Gadget in the middle right now, does not see him. Coming in, he does hit the ult, brings him down to about 40% health. Oh, they hit him this time. Oh, he tried to type the Tesla Dome on top of him, was not able to get away, and was taken out. Gadget was way up, out of position, still rotated in. Just took care of business very quickly. We do have a replay health glitch on Steel. We'll change that a little later as we go in. So
great gank. Asura Rage pulling ahead a little bit in kill department, 2 kills so far. And there's that little bit of a disadvantage you were talking about earlier, Huddy. Gadget without the escape. And you know what? She just has to really just freeze her lane. Like, I know putting pressure on the lane would give her the opportunity to rotate and stuff, but not really.
Rampage in a lot of trouble. Nice job by Ufel. Hitting him with the silence, wouldn't let him out. Look at ulting was phased to give him the seal. Oracle using his ult to try to get away. He's going to be dead. Nice rotation by Asura's Rage. Counter rotation. Took both of them out. None of them died. Mighty U, as Rampage came in, thought he was going to be a big guy. Jumps in. Could not quite get it. I don't know if FaZe got her ult right at the last second there and just healed up. In a little bit of trouble. I like how the fidget spinner is just going after FaZe. Very smart, trying to get her off the map. Same with this right now, trying to get away as FaZe can't finish him off, using her ult, and he's going to get away. Is he going to get away? And Ufel was able to finish him off. He could not finish off FaZe. that slight boost to the health regen, keeping her alive. Jumping over to the middle lane, Diego running for his life right now. Can't really tell how much health he has. Missing the rock. The Oracle still chasing him. He's jumping down. He's trying to get away. There goes that Gideon teleport using the get out of jail right there. Nice job. Guys, I'm loving 43 because the action starts so much earlier. Even pre-42, it would be about 13, 14 minutes before you started seeing the map rotations and the ganks, and now it's like 8 minutes. Oh, let's see what happens.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
So that was in the past 3 minutes. It has been a 4-for-0 in Asura's favor and the off lane, and it's a little bit of mid lane pressure here. But here's the gank.
Just take the rock right and they missed everything. There's that Gideon being able to get out of dodge very quickly, jumping the teleport, which is about a quarter of the lane at level 1. So he is able to get out, cover a lot of distance very quickly as long as he's not silenced or stunned. But in retrospect, Gideon's ult makes him very vulnerable, unlike Gadget's ult, where you can throw it and run. Gideon's ult, you have to stay there, and it does about the same amount of damage as one Gideon Meteor does. So there's a give-take for it. He has a little more mobility, but his ult loses damage compared to where Gadget loses the mobility, but her ult, she can throw it and not have to be in the center of all the fight. I want to see if Gadget goes with the early Stagnant Dominion too, which you see a lot of middle laners do. They give up the early game damage and just make people stop in their track with Seek and Destroy in a Tesla Dome.
So what would you say, Huddy, that it would be probably pretty smart here for the Gadget here for HTC to go for something like an early Invader Mage and not go for something, which is exactly what we see, Invader Mage instead of that Mana Flow Acolyte. Is that a good idea?
I do like it. It does definitely give them the extra, as he took down the tower, sorry, right there. Oh my goodness. Woo! Pulsar just absolutely destroying the Rampage, going in right now. In a lot of trouble is Gadget, but she does drop the Tesla Dome on top. Was able to take out one with her to kill him right there. Another 3-for-1 for Asura's raid. Hoist the colors in a little bit of trouble. Have to turn around and regroup. Try to figure out what's going on because they are losing every team fight right now, and this could start to steamroll against them.
I mean, kills aren't everything. No. And I think HTC is showing that a little bit here. They get the mid lane tower down, but now,
going in. Yeah, Ufel was able to just kill someone going in. On the other side, he's in a tough spot now. They're in between the tower. That mid T1's not down yet. Jumping out is Gideon. Ufel just staying in there, not caring. Oracle using his ult, trying to grab, misses everyone. Ufel hits him with a silence. See, that's another interesting aspect to a carry, having a silence now. A carry can silence Richter from silencing him.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. So Asura Rage showing some great maturity, I think, right there. Yes, they have been getting great kills and great picks, but they lost their mid lane tier 1. But they kind of responded with that. They responded with that very strongly, taking down the mid lane tier 1 here for Hoist the Colors. So Asura Rage, we know they've played very, very well before. Very, very passive. That is something that I do remember. PML 8. They played fairly passive until they kind of got comfortable. Until they read their team, the enemy team. Oh boy!
My goodness! Oh, hit an auto and she's dead. Polestar right now starting to take advantage, imposing his will, for lack of a better term, on the mid lane Gadget. He's had a lot of help. The rotations have been fantastic from both junglers, but the non-escape factor has been the difference right now with him going down. Hi to you, just slowly getting away here, backing off. Why don't we do this before some action starts? We're going to pause it, try to get rid of some of these replay bugs.
Roger.
There's 10.
We have the nice spoiler alert as well.
Yeah, courtesy of Sneaky Paragon. Thank you.
Sneaky Paragon.
All right, I'm at 1506.
1506. I'm ready.
And 3, 2, 1, and we are back live.
So one very actually interesting thing. Look at Pulsar here. 58 farm to W's 51, but 5 kills, no deaths here for Pulsar, and that gives him 13 attribute points versus Gadget's 10. She had just gotten that 10th. She was actually just at 9. So that little bit of advantage. He is going for Mana Flow Acolyte, and looks like Gadget is not. She's going straight for Atomic Soldier, keeping some cheaper options here, and then going for the expensive Atomic Soldier. Pulsar here, he's going to ride the advantage with Invader Mage and Mana Flow Acolyte. He knows he's probably going to get some good use as Mana Flow Acolyte scales really well into the late game. And let's see, does he get any? He has Mana Fountain, so he's not kind of going for the high mana sort of build where you get kind of just a lot of mana, period. But, you know, that it hurts. Mana Flow Acolyte, Invader Mage. I mean, it's really, really going to hurt.
The Invader Mage gives you, what is it, 10 ability armor penetrate?
Yeah.
10, 13 power, and it's only 4 points. With power being so expensive, it's, you know, it's a very good card. I like it early game. I actually typically leave that on until pretty late into the game because just how strong of a card it is for 4 attribute points.
Well, and one thing as well is that 10 ability armor is stronger than you may think. At the beginning, when you first start to penetrate armor, it isn't as effective as like a lot of penetration, but that's almost, you can almost think of that like 10% extra damage.
So yeah, you get. Oh, there we go. We're going in the mid. Say right there. Ufel died on the other side of the map, but I'm over here in the mid lane right now, trying to see what's going on as they're grouping up. They decided to back off. They're going to defend that tier 2. And look at this. As soon as the team starts to rotate, you see Asura's Rage back off. Not overextending, not getting off. But if they save probably another 10 seconds, they could have been in a lot of trouble. And then you're seeing High to You. Just did they just pass each other casually into like saying hello? Yep.
I think they have other priorities, and that's exactly what we see. Orb Prime at the 17-minute mark. There's those 10 projectiles split between two tanks, mind you, taking them both down to about 3/4 health.
They're going to get this uncontested.
That's good damage.
They got that uncontested Orb Prime lanes at about the halfway point, so let's see if they can do anything. Might not get a inhibitor, but they should at least get a T2, get those jumpers out of there. Let's see how they group up here.
Huddy, what do you feel? How do you feel about an Orb Prime at the 18-minute mark getting taken down that quickly?
They 3-manned it, and it was uncontested. I don't think it was that bad. I mean, they literally, it doesn't bother me that much. It really does. Oh, jumping over into the algo in a lot of trouble. Gets the steal wall going in. He's just not taking any damage. Jumps out of there. Get out of there. No problem. Oh. Look at the opposite side of the map right now. Moving up, uncontested. There's no one over there to contest them, and they have Orb Prime.
Oh boy.
The 3.
That was a miss. That was a misread from Asura Rage, or from HTC. Yeah. For sure.
They just back off right now. Steel and Pulsar just chasing down mid lane. They're deciding to push up the mid lane. I like to see the team push the opposite lanes when they're going after with Prime. Makes it literally takes twice as long to go from mid to the left or right and vice versa. It just makes it too easy from a bounce back and forth. We're going to stay right here in mid lane. They do have plenty of time with OP. They have 1:15 left with it. You can see the timer on the lower right hand side of the screen. Staying with them, staying over the back of the camera. Going to zoom out so we can try to stay with all this action. Are they just going to wait for this next stack and try to jump in? Does he have? No, he does not have Stagnant Dominion going in right now. Here they go. Radiant going right after the tower. Focuses tower. Hoist the colors. Just smartly deciding to say, hey, look, this tower's done. Let's defend this inhibitor. Let's try to stall and defend the inhibitor. Let's see if they can do it. 50 seconds left. Plenty of time. Going and getting ready to go in. Nothing, just backing off, waiting, being patient right now. Oh, High to You jumps in, misses the ult, doesn't quite get anyone on there. They're just waiting for the next wave of minions to go in. Here they go. Now they're walking right in. I don't like this with Hoist the Colors backing off. They have 3 people backing up trying to get it. Jumping in, Ufel was able to kill Mighty You very quickly. Oh, look at the steal over the top with Gideon sucking everyone in, draining them. There goes the middle inhibitor. They do have 15 seconds left for Orb Prime chasing down. Oh, my goodness. Wow. They absolutely do. This should be game. They do have up in the Tesla Dome and getting absolutely destroyed. Everyone's wiped out. Tick, 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 tick. Orb Prime is done at this point. Let's see if they can finish the game. They were able to get a bunch of them down. They backed off. They're not going to end game. They're backing off, decided to get the second inhibitors, secure an extreme advantage. You can see a set of Winions running in right now, trying to get some more damage on the core right now. What do you see going on right now? Do you see them going for the end, or do they back off?
They with no Orb Prime, they are definitely going to retreat. They just secured a massive advantage. It is only the 21-minute mark, so you know, I would say back off. There's still a lot of game left. Should be. So, I mean, playing it safe, not giving HTC the opportunity to get a crazy team wipe, barrel down one lane, make it even at least in one lane. So, you know what? That's very, very smart, very safe, and that's exactly what I probably would have called there as well. So, look at this advantage now. We can take a look in the farm department. Asura Rage here, 439 to HTC's 391. That is going to skyrocket pretty quickly with these minions now going in. Some builds as we can go through here with W here in the mid lane.
Gadget
probably gonna get taken down.
Gadget in all kinds of trouble, taken off the map. That new tether from Kwang, sorry, is devastating. It's like literally almost 40% of the lane, of the width of the lane in the river. A lot of people have voiced their displeasure with it. We'll see what they do. A lot of balancing happening all at once. It is a beta. They are learning as they're going. I like it. It's taking a major step forward in the right direction. I like what I'm seeing right now. All five on the other side of the map with both outside lanes pushing. Nice job here. What do you see?
Yeah. I would agree with you. And you know what? Just like when you sight in a rifle or a firearm, you make large changes, and then you make progressively smaller large changes. Like, so you take a big step in one direction, then you make a big step in the other. And you know what? That is kind of the way to go about balance. And this is, instead of small incremental changes that you got to do 10 times, that is definitely something to do. W gets
look at Paragon just absolutely dominating as Steel right now, doing really well. This match is pretty much over. All three top inhibitors are down. Asura's Rage is showing why they're the defending PML champions. Got ahead early and was able to beat up on Hoist the Colors, kept them with their heels on, and Hoist the Colors just couldn't respond. And now they're just chasing everyone down, not even letting them go back to their bed. Nice play by Krim to kill Ufel. Bounced them into the spawn there. Well played.
I wish I could use I wish I could use that like he did. I can't hit the broadside of a barn with that ability.
That was funny.
There you guys go. Game 1, PML 9. Asura Rage takes that pretty strongly over HTC. Even though HTC came out with a gigantic gank there in the off lane, Asura Rage, they didn't let that get to them and put the pain. So quick look at the